Hi, today I will like to show you how to import the KS extensions in the Qlik Sense Enterprise. I'm on one of KS Quadrat demo servers where is located 20 KS extensions zipped in one package, and I have separately KS Chart 01 and KS Engine. Depending on the package you will get, in the package KS Engine extension should be included, without it the extensions will not work. To make it available in Qlik Sense you need to import your KS extension to the repository. This is done via the Qlik Management Console. Before we start, all files in the visualization or visualizations needs to be compressed, zipped, and delivered to the system administrator responsible for deploying the visualization to the repository. By default only the root admin user has the access rights to upload extensions. To enable others to upload visualizations, you will need to define security rules for this. Also, by default all Qlik Sense users have access to all visualization that you add. To change this you will need to revise the security rule named extension. Let's start. First I will show you how to import the single extension on classical way, and after I will give you tip how to do that on easy way. Open Qlik Management Console. Select extensions on the QMC start page or from the start drop-down menu to display the overview. Click Import in the top right corner. Select a file to import. Browse to and click the zipped extension file that you want to add. Click Open in the File Explorer window. Click Import. Tip: create new folder, for example KS extensions, and add folders KS Chart 01 and KS Engine. After that zip the new folder. The process is the same as the classic way, only now everything will be installed at once. Now I will remove all installed KS extensions and install all bundle at once. For that I already have a prepared package called IBCS extensions. After successfully installation we can start to use KS extensions. I will navigate to Qlik Sense Hub and open an existing app. Open an existing sheet or create a new one. Go to Edit mode. Select Custom Object. The KS extension should be visible in the library. Drag and drop the KS Chart 01 onto the sheet. Let fill out required field for dimensions and measures. For first dimension we'll use the timeline, second dimension, criteria, third dimension, is optional. You can use this one for change the color of your bars and presenting chart in corporate colors. I will present this dimension after presenting the default color of the IBCS chart. Add measure, measure for calculation of the active year, measure for calculation of the plan. After adding all measures, you can see that chart is look very strange. The reason is that, we have not defined values for actual calculation. For that we need to fill out some other properties in section settings, to define all years for which we want to display values. In our case that is values for last 4 years. Open the Appearance section, and in Field Actual add number 4. Now our chart looks good. With this chart I have presented the default IBCS chart color, if you remember that this can be changed with our third dimension. Please add the coloring, like third dimension, and this will be presentation of your corporate color for this chart. A little clarification about this third dimension. The dimension is composed of colors in RGB format. If we look at the data coming from our source, we will notice that each of these services has its own unique color, so we define the color for each service. Our chart is created with these few properties, but in this chart there are also additional properties, some of which I will explain, and the others are only self-explanatory, and for them you can use the help found in each property description. Highlight value. This property is used for highlighting a specific number in the chart. Properties is used to visually show some value that is unfortunately not favorable compared to other years, but can also be used as an example of the best value compared to other years. Fixed space between bars can be used by clicking on the checkbox or using the expression editor. With 0 values, space between bars is calculated automatically. Using 1 values, space between bars is fixed. Description 1 and 2. In this 2 properties, you have standard description like actual period or plan period, etc. Additional is add user 1, 2, and 3. With this 3 users you can define your own description using layer settings and changing U1, U2, and U3. In our case we change U1 to X and U2 to Y. Bar number color defines the color of the bar numbers. Show total row displays total on the chart, and can be used with clicking on checkbox or using the expression editor. With 0 value, we are hiding the total row. Using 1 value, we are displays total row.
Number format are used to control the display of cell values that contain numeric data. Using the button with questionnaire, will be displayed predefined formats. With simple click on desired format, you can copy and paste in the property. Measure function, used for measure, from one bar to another bar and calculate positive and negative difference between 2 items. To use it, just drag and drop from one item to another. The property can be activated with checking or unchecking the checkbox, or with expression button, FX, using following values, 0, no, 1, yes. The other properties in the measure function section, is used for visual presentation, like positive or negative color. For the positive or negative value arrow of measure, title. Displaying title. In this functionality, font family, font size and font color are in function of presenting fonts. Font, a selection of fonts, as well as changing their properties are placed in the font menu. This menu contains the following properties, that control the properties of tooltip as well: font, size, font color, tooltip font, tooltip size, tooltip font color. Comments and exports. With this chart are available comment and export functionality. For those functionality to work, have to be installed on same or dedicated server. Comments API and export API.